This is Casa Marino, and here are the girls having breakfast in the dining room. We're going to show you Jackie Dunphy in the next segment, 3 days after her surgery.
Hi, my name is Jackie, and I'm here in San Miguel de Allende, and this is the third day only after having a full, complete facelift by Dr. Carlos. And I can tell you I have no pain, just a little discomfort. And that's what I loved about staying here, was because I could come down in the morning. I mean, this is my 10th day. But when I was first here, I could come down in the morning and didn't matter. You know, I was swollen and I was bruised, but that's very normal. Everybody starts out that way. But you didn't have to hide to come down for breakfast because everyone's in the same boat. And what I loved the most was being able to ask these women, you know, I feel something here. Is that normal? You know, what do you think? And, you know, because you're looking at yourself every second in the mirror, which, you know, naturally you do here. You're always looking at the mirror. And you don't see the results as someone else does. So when you come down in the morning, the girls say, oh my gosh, you're less swollen here. This is starting to come through your nice, you know, cut of your jaw. So it's been fabulous.
Excellent. That's so, it's like group counseling.
Exactly, group counseling.
Yeah. What led you to your decision to come down to Mexico to have cosmetic surgery?
I did a lot of research about cosmetic surgery. Brazil, Mexico, and Argentina are the plastic surgery capitals of the world. Mexico has some of the finest plastic surgeons, and Dr. Carlos is amongst them. I did all my research through the internet, of course, and not only that, but through Pat Marino and Melinda Marino, I asked them a lot of questions, and the answers that I heard satisfied me.
That's great.
Yes.
That makes me feel good about what we do.
Oh, you do. You run a wonderful, wonderful service for everyone. And I love the idea that we're all completely taken care of from the moment we step off the airplane here to the moment we leave and beyond. And I wanted to let you know that Pat Marino, unbeknownst to me, which I thought was wonderful, I went to request wheelchair service on my trip back because I don't want to lift anything heavy, and Pat had already done it for me. I was just very impressed. It really was. I was very happy about that.
I'm glad. So the stay at the house was a success. The camaraderie with the other girls that are patients is a nice network of information and support.
Yes.
And let's talk about how your experience was with Dr. Carlos and the hospital.
Unbelievably clean. That's the first thing that comes to my mind.
That's important.
Extremely well run, extremely professional. Those are the two things that I find most important in a hospital, is the professionalism and the cleanliness, which is number one. I had no qualms at all. You know, as I'm flying down to Mexico, I had so many questions in my brain and a lot of doubt, you know, second guessing myself. But upon meeting Dr. Carlos, you know, and seeing what an artist he is and what a kind man, everything was fine. Immediately I was put at ease. He answered every single question in detail. And when he came and took out my stitches here at Casa Marino, which I thought was fabulous, I told him, I said, Doctor, I know everything's going to be fine, but I have a few questions, and I just need you to tell me that it's fine. And he said, I understand. I said, I know you've been through this a million times. He said, no, every patient is different. And every patient needs to have their questions answered. So he was fabulous. Great. Here, I'm going to show you the ear because this I thought was going to be months. But look at it now. This is only 10 days. Can you see that? And eventually, all that little tiny bit of redness and scabbing, of course, is going to come off, he said, in 3 weeks. And already the lines are starting to disappear, like above my ear here. That is already only 10 days,
It's
and they're already
amazing.
starting to disappear.
The one above your ear, I can't even see
See,
it.
you can't even see it.
And
I mean,
I'm-
that's only 10 days.
And the one on your cartilage is
Yes.
going to, the redness will go away and the scabbing will go away.
Completely.
And you won't have that line that's in front of your ear.
You will not,
That
yes.
so many people, when you see that they've had cosmetic surgery,
Yes, they say, oh, that's the telltale sign.
yes, that line in
You
front of the
know.
ear, well, he does the suture line right along the cartilage, and you won't have that telltale sign.
That's correct, that's correct. And I think Dr. Carlos, too, I wanted to say, he's such an artist, in that the jawline, he is a master at doing the jawline. He really is. My main concern was my jowls. I mean, I had a thing flapping in the wind there you couldn't believe. But he just took care of everything, more than I could have. And he does no liposuction under here. It's all done by hand so that there are no lumps and no pockets. I mean, that is a real master. Most plastic surgeons, for time constraints, they'll go in there and suction out the fat. But Dr. Carlos says no, that because it may leave marks. So he really knows what he's doing.
He's very meticulous about his work.
Very
He's a
meticulous.
perfectionist.
Mhm.
And as a result, you can see the results are very natural.
So natural, and there's no too tightness. You know, you don't look like you're a stunned person. He knows exactly how much to pull. And it's all done by feeling, he told me. Because I asked him, I said, how do you know how high to put my cheeks back? And he said, I do it by feel along your bones. You know, I just feel where it needs to go. And it's just brilliant. He's brilliant.
Like sculpting with
Yes,
clay.
he's sculpting with clay.
Well, it sounds like you've had a wonderful experience, and I thank you so much for being here with us at Casa Marino.
Thank
and
you.
sharing this time with us.
I have had so much fun, and I could recommend it to anyone. The whole package is fabulous.